Hello, this is Broyar, and welcome back to another episode of our Let's Play for Football Manager 2022 as we continue our Journeyman Glory Hunter run with CURZON ASHTON in the Vanarama National North. And have you ever had a moment in Football Manager where things are going pretty good, but you're still kind of disappointed? It's probably because of a certain game, and I'll get into that in just a minute. But let's get into the episode. All right, here we are in game, and as you can see, we're currently sixth, which is what it is. But we're only a couple points off of some of the players around, some of the teams around us, I should say. So we're kind of in this top group. Honestly, if anywhere from Gloucester and up, is only separated by about 5 points. So it's pretty tight. Goal differential is pretty close. York's got 12, but everybody else is on 10, 9. Gloucester obviously on 5 right now, but I mean it's pretty close. But just a little bit of disappointment. And yeah, let's go ahead and get into the games, and I'll show you what those look like. Actually, you know what? Before we get into the games, because there are some players that won't make sense, let's jump into the transfers first. The last things you guys saw was the Modi Vaughn pickup from Oldham, those 2 loans. We have since given Modi back. He never played. He was not good enough. Should never have picked him up. I wish I'd grabbed the other guy that we wanted to get from them, but it is what it is. But we have picked up 2 other players since then. We've picked up Keon Spence here from FC Halifax, 1.4K pounds. Actually, he's the only player that we've actually spent money on this season. He comes in as a 2.5-star current ability, could be as high as 5-star. He's just a fringe player. I mean, we paid a little bit for him, but he does have an opportunity to develop. And the one big thing that I wanted to get from him is that he can be pretty flexible and play in a lot of different places fairly well. I mean, he could play midfielder if we need him to. He could play on the right. He could play central defender. I mean, he could be developed into any of these roles, and he's already got some push towards those directions already. So some decent stuff there. Not necessarily the greatest stats overall, but he's 21 years old. He's still got some time to develop if we need him to. Plus, if nothing else, he's just a good rotation player to bring in and just see what we can turn him into. Who knows? You never know. But truth be told, I was probably getting a little desperate because I was really struggling to find anybody that could come in and be some sort of rotation player. So maybe I stretched a little bit on him, but I just wanted somebody, and his flexibility was probably the biggest thing that jumped out at me. We then picked up Josh Grant. We actually only picked him up like a day or 2 ago. In fact, we picked him up 2 days ago. Today's September 24th. We picked him on the 22nd. He comes in. He's 30 years old, so he just comes in just to give us some good, strong experience. He knows what he's doing. Fairly determined personality. Decent stats. I mean, his bravery is 20. I mean, that's pretty insane. Determination of a 17. He's just going to be a solid central defender that we were really lacking that depth from, and he's going to be able to jump in here and hopefully just give us that experience and everything that we need. If all we got out of him was 1 season, that's all we need. So we're going to try him out today. Today will be the first game he will have played in with us and see what he's capable of. So other than that, that is the teams. But if we go look at the schedule, here is how things have been going. The last games you guys saw was the Braintree Chester games. Obviously that draw there with the Braintree still hurting me a little bit. But we've had a pretty decent run since then. As you can see, we've gotten a couple wins, a draw, and a loss in the league. So we went up against Alfreton, picked up a pair of goals with one from Knowles, one from Harker. Harker goal was very, very late to salvage a win there. We were drawing up until that, as you can tell, but I'm glad he was able to get that going. We then up against Kidderminster, and this isn't actually the game that I'm most disappointed in, to be honest. I mean, I am. We were drawing until the very, very end. 78th minute. It's pretty late in the game. They picked up a goal and we just couldn't do anything with it. We just completely fell flat on this game, and it was very unfortunate. We then up against Stourbridge, who was a team that came up from the League 7, I guess, not last year. And outstanding game from Harker in this one. We did get a penalty kick from Curran, and then Harker just went lights out. All 3 of these goals from Harker were headers. 2 from set pieces and 1 from just a good cross that came across to him. And he was able to pick up 3 goals from headers, hat trick for Harker, outstanding play from him. And it's really great to see him really stepping into that target forward role and doing what we need to do. Here's the game that disappoints me the most, as you can probably tell, because why would I be disappointed about the St. Margaret's-Bury? So here's the thing with this game. Harker picked up another hat trick, as you can see. And Keon Spence, which is why I wanted to show who the new players we brought in. he picked up a goal in this game. The goals, all 4 of the goals that Spinnymore got had to have been from, I don't know, double the distance of the box. Like how long is the box? What is that? 20 meters, something like that. I actually don't know. You guys probably know the actual dimensions better than I do. And so if you take that and double it, all 4 of their shots came from that range. They were just incredibly lucky shots. Every single one of them. It's one of those games where we are by far the better team, just destroying them every single which way. All of our goals came from just really good plays where we're working the ball up there, getting it in there into the box, crossing it over, whatever we got to do, just looking like a professional, great, awesome team. And then they just get 4, in my opinion, lucky shots from way outside. Like, how do you defend against that? Oh, okay, I got the ball. I'm nowhere near the goal. Let me just turn around, shoot, goal, and let me try to do it again. Goal, let me do it again. Go. I mean, all 4 of them. I could not believe it. And it was one of those games that, you hear about getting FM'd where, you play better, but you still lose or you draw, something like that. And this isn't that category, but it was like worse because it was unbelievable goals that should I mean, okay, I'll give you 1, maybe 2 of those in a game. 4 of those in a game just made no sense whatsoever. And I honestly don't know what else we could have done to defend against that. What do you do? How do you defend against shooting from like the middle of the field? Like, anyway, whatever. I should stop fretting about it. It is what it is. We got a point at least, but it was just so disappointing. We then obviously went up against St. Margaret's-Bury here in the FA Cup. Whoop-de-doo. We won here. Harker picking up a goal, Knowles picking up a pair of goals, and Rolt picking up a goal. So all 3 of our strikers picking up goals in this game. And yeah, here we are, Kettering. Kettering is currently 15th in the league. And then we'll play Boston United, who is the number 1 team in the league. If things go well, then we should have a chance of being what? We could gain 3 points on Boston United. We would be 1 point behind Boston if we can beat Boston United. And of course, take care of business against Kettering, which is not a guaranteed thing anyway. But here's the team we're bringing today. We have gone back and kind of stuck with the 4-4-2. Although our strikers are playing really well. So I do keep thinking about, putting those 3 strikers up there and seeing what we can do with that. If we start struggling a little bit, we might switch to that and just shake things up a bit. But for now, we are going to play with this formation. We're going to play with Knowles and Harker up front. Rolt has been outstanding, as you can see. But Harker is absolutely on fire right now. And Knowles is playing just a little bit better than Rolt in the last 5 games. So he's a little bit hotter right now. So we want to give Knowles a chance to see what he can do. But obviously, if at any point we can bring Rolt in, no problem whatsoever. It's nothing wrong with Rolt. He's been great. But we're just going to play the 2 guys that are really on fire right this second and see what we can do. But here we go. We got Renshaw in goal. Armstrong comes in on the left. Granite, new guy Granite, we just talked about, in the defender role with alongside Jones. Barrett on the right-hand side. Curran on our left wing as usual. Thomas on our right wing as usual. And then Haynes and Vaughn in the midfield. We do have Spence can come off the bench if we need him to. We got Rolt, obviously, we just talked about that. So I think we're in a pretty good spot here. And we'll see what we can do. Nothing else to talk about, right? I guess that's it. Well, let's get into this. I have the fan noise. I do have the fan noise turned on. Let's go. See if we can get us a good win here. I mean, we obviously got to get a good win here to make the Boston United game mean anything. If we don't get anything here, then the Boston United game, I mean, it still means something, obviously, but it just really kind of runs going into that game and being able to gain some ground on them. It's a home game for us, so this one should be, in theory, to our advantage. Although, I say that. When you've only got 150 fans in the stands, it's not really that much home field advantage. All right, early goal kick coming in from Kettering. Jones gets on that one. Harker over to Knowles. Knowles gets it back over to Thomas. Thomas is going to have a chance to do something here. He is going to get over to Harker's there. Over to Curran. Oh, too easy. We made that look so easy. Curran picking up only his 2nd goal of the season. He's been a little bit quiet, but that's okay. We've actually, honestly, we've been kind of sharing the goals quite a bit amongst a lot of the guys. I mean, that could have just easily been Knowles sneaking over there. Curran got past him, but maybe Knowles was distracting this guy, so that allowed Curran to do that. But I think either one of them could have been in that position to take that goal. on, guys. Keep it up. All right. Got a highlight for Kettering at the moment. I think Sharif here, if that's how you say him, is Sharif. I think he's the player. I think I went after him at one point. I was trying to get him to come into the team, and I don't think he would even talk to me. Actually, Hales Doherty, I think, is a guy we went after too. Really? I mean, he's just not being covered. Armstrong is looking too far in. He's paying too much attention to what's going on over here and not paying attention to Hales Doherty right behind him. Just completely lets him free. Complete miss on Armstrong's part right there. Another highlight for Kettering. Come on, guys. Now, they made that one look way too easy. Talked about it being easy on the other side. That was a bit too easy as well. Not happy about that at all. Demand more from the team. See if we can get a little fire in them and get something back here before halftime, maybe. Hopefully. Maybe not. All right. Well, yeah. Do not look like a team that wants to win this. I would agree with that statement, actually. All right, we're getting a highlight for us. Armstrong throws it into Haynes. Back to Armstrong. Armstrong across. Harker's there. Oh, my goodness. We've seen him get so many goals off headers. Thought he was going to get that one just a little bit high, and nobody was there to follow up once it came back down again. Knowles is in the area, not able to get on that one. And here comes Kettering on the attack here. Wow, good tackle from Vaughn. Come on, guys. What is going on? I've already talked you guys up, talked about how excited I've been, about how good you've been playing. And you're going to do this. There's Knowles. Actually, it's Knowles. I was about to say Harker, and then I had to change it as I realized who took that. Knowles got that one. All right. We'll take it. I think Harker's over there, right? Harker's right. Oh, wait, where's Harker? I could have sworn I moved my set pieces around. Did I? Maybe it was the other formation that I moved set pieces around. Where's Harker? What? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Did I click on him and just didn't see him? Oh, I'm clicking on Hollins here. Harker's the guy. I was clicking on the red player. I was like, where? I should have known because I don't have a player named Hollins. There's Harker. Okay, I need to fix that. We won't do it right this second. I'm glad Knowles was able to pull that one through, but we need to make sure Harker's in that spot over there. I thought I fixed that, but I guess I did not. And it might have been the other formation that I made some changes on. Who knows? I mean, anything outside of our attacking guys are not playing very well. Barrett playing pretty atrociously right now. We'll give Spence a chance. Come in here, see what he can do. He is motivated. I like that. We need one back, though. A draw is not good enough here. 15th ranked team in the league. We should not be drawing against these guys. This should be a win. Man, Granite is playing terribly. I mean, he just first game in. He doesn't have the sharpness. He doesn't have the, I mean, you know, whatever. He hasn't played with these guys. I'm not going to judge that too harshly one game in. I mean, would love to have seen him like show up and just be outstanding, but I think those are the rarities when you get players that are just show up and just hit the ground running quite literally. Oh, come on. Don't defend against this, guys. Come on. Come on. Thank you for missing that. All right. Last sub here. I guess we're going to bring Vaughn across. Because we should have another... Oh, we don't have another midfielder. I thought we did. We're going to play musical chairs. We're going to bring Spence up to there. And we'll bring Waters in here. Part of the reason why it's good to have some good flexibility, but... Another highlight for Kettering. Come on, guys. Oh, get on that one. Nope. 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 I always feel like those kind of goals would just make the goalkeeper look really dumb. Like, what was he even trying to do? Like, he was not even close to stopping that thing. Ah. Wow. Not good enough, guys. Not good enough. Deep kick up. None of our players in the area, though. I thought I had turned on to distribute to full to center backs. Like, why is he kicking that deep up? Harker with the ball. Spence picks it up. Back to Jones. Up to Prosser. Prosser to Harker. Harker gets it across to Vaughn. See what he can do over there. Vaughn back to Prosser. Prosser over to Spence. Spence goes for goal. Goes for sign. Goes for, I don't know what he was going for. Was not goal. Corner kick coming in from Waters. Cross. There's Knowles. Another highlight. My goodness. Armstrong. Vaughn's there. Over to Knowles. Knowles across to Harker. Oh, my goodness. Their goalkeeper. What were you doing there, goalkeeper? You're not supposed to be in the way. You're supposed to be doing something else. I don't know. Granite heads it down to Prosser. Prosser gets it over to Spence. Spence gets it up to Knowles. Knowles heads it on to the... What? I mean, maybe that's the only option he had, but like, what? What was he doing? Oh, my goodness. Oh, you're just going to let him have a free one here. We're better than this, guys. We are better than this. I don't want to see this again. Stop showing it to me. We are better than this. No excuse. I'm going to say that. I'm going to say that. Most of the guys seem to be motivated by that. Karan's the only one that wasn't. I mean, don't get me wrong. I mean, obviously you played well, Karan, but it did not matter. Wow, Boston United actually fell apart too. We would have had a chance to go above Boston United had we been able to pull that game out. Oh, well. All right. Well, pretty disappointing. Granted, didn't do so well in this game, to be fair. And, you know, we just, you know, we're not going to give up, obviously. We're playing well. I'm not worried. Still really early in the season. We still got a lot of time to pull this together and still do well. Just, you know, it's troubling, but not super worried just yet. We'll be right back for the Boston United game. All right, we are back for game number 2. Hopefully a better game. We'll see. Here against Boston United. Here's the team we're bringing today. One thing I did want to check real quick. Go look at history. Yeah, last year, Chris Renshaw was on a 7.2 average rating with 10 clean sheets overall. Conceded 45 goals throughout the entire season. So 45 goals in 42 appearances. So basically just a little bit over 1 goal per match. He is doing worse this year. 6.7 average rating, only 2 clean sheets, and conceding 14 goals in 9 appearances. So about 1.5 or something like that. So definitely needs to pick it up quite a bit, in my opinion. We'll see, and hopefully he does. I used to be from Oldham. But yeah, here's the team. Obviously, Renshaw still in goal for now until we can get a better option, or, you know, hopefully he, like I said, I feel like he should just pick it up. I mean, I don't think we need a better option. I think he just needs to get it together. Armstrong comes in back in on the left. Barrett on the right, Jones and Haynes. Haynes is going to fall back to central defender role today on the defense. I mean, him and Jones actually have a pretty good relationship together. Curran on the left, Thomas on the right as usual. Him and Barrett in a good spot. And then Prosser and Vaughn holding up the midfield. We're going to bring in Rolt and Knowles in today instead of Harker coming in. Harker is a little bit more fatigued right now. So we'll give Rolt and Knowles a chance to pair up and see what they can do. Let's get this going. I don't know. If we get a win out of this game, I think that salvages the episode. I mean, I think 3 points, you know, can't go wrong with that, especially 3 points against a team that is really good. So we shall see. Early highlight for Boston United, like really early. Not even in the second minute. Or we are in the second minute, but we haven't finished the second minute yet. That's what I'm trying to say. Come on, guys. It's not able to chase those down. I felt like our defense is weaker. I think that's a big thing. Our defense is just weaker than it was last year. Between the goalkeeper and the defenders, we're just not... I mean, losing Richards was huge. Richards was amazing last year. And so, yeah, we're just not quite there this year with the defense. I mean, last year, everybody was above a 7.0, except for our midfielders. And I was like, okay, that's the part we need to improve. But we did lose, you know, those really strong defenders. And, you know, what you going to do at that point? That was close. Barrett able to chase that one down. Is highlight continuing? Highlight is continuing for the moment, but there we go. Come on, guys. Kick comes in. Thomas has got his head on it. Noah's going to be able to chase this one down. Come on. What are you doing? Okay, I thought he was about to lose it. Armstrong with the ball now. Up to Curran. Come on. Back to Prosser. Prosser over to Vaughn. Vaughn back to Jones. We're playing it pretty patient here. I guess that's good. I mean, I love the excitement of you know, an aggression of just going at it, but you got to be patient sometimes. Vaughn gets it up to Rolt. Rolt over to Thomas on the right-hand side. He does have Knowles in the middle. Knowles is there. Oh. 9 times out of 10, he scores that one. Goalkeeper was just all over that. He saw it coming a mile away, apparently. Kudos to him, I guess. But, man, last year, I think... I say 9 times out of 10. Last year, I think that's a guaranteed goal every single time. But some reason, we are just not getting it this year. Good tackle from Vaughn there. Come on, guys. Looks like we are going to get a free kick here. We have scored at least one free kick to this year from Curran, actually. Not this time, though. Not this time. Come on, guys. Oh, I mean, we're not playing bad at all. Just not getting the goals. Corner kick coming in from Rolt. Rolt comes across. Knowles is there. There we go. 6th goal of the season from Knowles. Not quite on pace to get the 40-some-odd goals that he had last year, but he is kind of sharing with extra striker rotating in through there. Okay, we'll take it. We'll take it. Let's keep it up, boys. Guys are pretty tired, though. We just played that other game like 2 days ago, 3 days ago, something like that. So guys are pretty tired right now. Hopefully we can hold out. I mean, I guess Boston United probably played within the last couple days too, so they're probably not going to be super fit either. I have to check. I haven't actually seen. Oh, that was so scary. Yeah, Boston United is pretty tired too. Armstrong throwing the ball in. Gets it into Curran. Over to Knowles. Knowles back to Armstrong. Armstrong gets across to... Thomas is there. There's Barrett. We've seen Barrett score before. Thomas now with the ball. Gonna get it across to Knowles. Not in there. No. 2 shots at it, but nothing. Our goalkeeper's doing a pretty good job. I'll give him credit. There's Jones heading down to Vaughn. Vaughn up. Knowles, man, just not got the speed we need to get past the defenders on a play like that. There's Jones up to Rolt. Rolt. Come on, buddy. Over to Vaughn. Vaughn just goes for goal. It does hit the post. I mean, he didn't miss it by much, I guess, but still not great. All right. Well, I mean, we're leading, but I don't know. I felt like we should have at least got another goal by now. Maybe not. I mean, Boston United is within, they're right there behind us. They're playing just as well as we are. They just don't have the goal to show for it. So I think that's going to change at any point. It might change right now. What's happening? Jeff Coate left all alone over there. Emmett gets up there. He's going to get an easy goal here, isn't he? Man, Renshaw, you've been better than this. Normally you would stop things like that. At least last year you did. What is going on? No, I don't want to see your goal again. Free kick coming in from Boston United. Should be a corner kick for them now. Thomas gets his head on that one. Rolt's going to be able to come back for that pretty easily. And here we go. Let's give it right back to the other team. That's what you do. Oh, good one. Come on, guys. All right. Well, man. I'm going to bring Curran out of here. Bring ASHTON into there. Does he prefer to be something else? He would prefer to be just a straight up winger, which we will accommodate. I mean, drawing against the former #1 team away from home is a really good result. Can't help but hope for more, right? I mean, just because it's a good result, it's an acceptable result, maybe is what I should say better. Does not mean you're not still disappointed a bit. Come on, guys. Everybody's so tired. Have anybody for Armstrong? We do have Waters can come in for Armstrong. All right, that's it. That's all our subs. Want to get anything else here at the end? Anything? Nothing? We're going to get a highlight for Boston United. Renshaw, you better not miss that one, buddy. Oh, you better not miss that one. Renshaw kicking it deep up. Rolt is there. He's got Knowles in the middle. He's going to have a chance here. Looks like he's got Thomas covering over. Nope, he's going to get it over to Knowles. Oh, get it. What? Goes wide open. What? How do you let the goalkeeper do that? And then just not put it away when he's laying flat on the ground. Come on, guys. Thomas. Oh, my. Their goalkeeper is very good. I've seen many goals scored in all the situations we've seen today. And today we just can't get it past our goalkeeper. He's playing really, really well. Credit where credit's due. Prosser with the ball. Are we going to get one more or is this just a fake highlight? Rolt. Doing a little jig. Don't have much time, buddy. Prosser with the ball. Over to Thomas. Nope, just over to the other team. What was that? Fake highlight. Way, yay. I don't know. Our defense actually played pretty well this game. So it wasn't our defense's fault. Honestly, I don't know if it was anybody's fault. I think everybody played okay. It's just they played just as good. I mean, it was just an evenly matched game. I mean, I don't know. Coming into this game, getting 1 point out of the game or out of the episode, not quite what I was hoping for. Man, York is just destroyed. This was us last year. We were way up there on goal differential and everything else. I mean, maybe not points at the time, but we were definitely up there on goal differential. This is just. It's a couple things going on this year. I mean, I don't think we're necessarily doing drastically worse than we did last year, because we're not. But there's a lot of other teams that are doing better than they did last year, and I think that's the part that's kind of hard to take because we're at what? We'll look here in a second. I mean, 8.0 from your defender. Can't go wrong with that. We are on 18 points in 10 games. Which we play what? 44 games total? So, is that right? Normally, 42, sorry. Yeah. So 18 times 4 is 72 plus a couple. So we're probably on pace for about 75 points or something like that, roundabouts there. We had 83 last year. So we're doing a little bit worse than last year. But there were only 4 teams in the 80s last year. And it looks like right now trending, the way it's trending right now, there are going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, probably 7 teams in the 80s if it keeps going the way it is. So people are doing better. There's some teams that are playing better than they did last year. All right, well, we'll keep it up. We'll see what we can do. Next game you guys are going to see will be somewhere down here in October. Probably Gloucester at 3rd. And probably the Leamington. Just give us a few games in between. definitely Gloucester. I'll figure out which one on the other side of that. But yeah, I do appreciate you guys watching. May God bless you, and I hope you join me again next time. Thank you, and goodbye.